Hello and welcome back to Land of Italy. Right, we are just about to go into our barley field and start the process of wheat. Actually, hang on a minute. Ooh, I'm very pleased that I checked. It does require narrow tires only. So, right, okay, let's head down to the shop so we can get that sorted. But I will just put the sprayer here, because we can pick up the potato planter at the same time as getting the narrows put on as well. So just get the beacons on, head down to the shop. So that is kind of the plan here for today, for this episode, for this month, is the field to my right is chock full of weeds. So I do have to get that sorted out, and with the weeder of course, and so we'll get narrows on, we'll get that sorted. We will bring back a potato planter to use with the other New Holland in the smaller field and get some spuds put in. We do not have to buy any seed, because we do have some seed at the farm which I have set up, so, and they're in small quantities as well. I believe the one is like less than 300 litres, then another bag is 350 or something like that. So that should be absolutely fine. I don't want to overfill the potato planter because you can't take them out usually. You can't take the spuds out. So, right, oh, okay, right. First thing we have to do is go in here and get the tires swapped over. Customize. I think I already have. It'll be with a different brand though. It'll be probably the Trelleborgs here. Have I not? Oh, it was the Michelins I got. Good thing I didn't buy those again. Alright, perfect. So, we'll get that swapped over for free, of course. Get those on. Get the beacons back on. Fire it up again. Just get it out of the way so we can hook up nice and quickly to the potato planter. Any in the sale? Nope. That's fine. We'll go to potato technology and we'll look at the options. So I'll probably opt for one of these. Okay, so that one's very expensive. Bloody hell. But these ones are less expensive. Right, that's a planter, right? It's just a bit slower, that's all. 11 kph, 11. What's the difference here? Oh, you can add fertilizer in with this one, which is fine. We don't need to do that. But what is the difference? 500 and 800. Oh, okay, I see. We'll go for the cheaper option, obviously. They don't go that quickly, I don't think. Maybe they do, and I'll be making a grave mistake here. But how much quicker do these go? 12. Oh, that's not no quicker. I don't know. I always underestimate or overestimate potatoes. I don't do them often enough. So I think for the price, not that we're really skint for cash or anything, but the other benefit to this is the fertilizer. So let's just go for this one. Yeah, weight, that's fine. We might have a put a weight on, it's fine if we don't. Let's get into it and lease it out for £550. So really not a massive expense in the slightest. Right, so we'll go and bring this over towards the field. We'll get this tractor with the herbicide set up in our barley field with a helper, of course, and then we can get planting in our spuds. Alright, here we are just approaching up to the seed bag, and we should be able to fill this up straight away. There we go. So get it, yeah, well, not filled, but we got enough in there to get an idea of how much we actually need. Right, I've had a thought about the pigs because I've made a mistake and haven't realized that I missed something completely. So, right, so as you can see, the helper's going on here. This, we can end that, but that's fine. Alright, where are we going? Pigs. So, they will need water soon and straw. That's fine. We'll get the straw from the rye when we harvest it very soon indeed. And grain as well. That's coming with the rye, so that's good. And my thing that I wanted to mention is, you see how there's no birth yet? I completely forgot that I was using an animal extension mod of some kind that requires an actual boar to help breed the pigs. So that is completely on me, which is why I hadn't realized it until I had accidentally hit the vet reproduction button. So now that's going to actually allow them to be artificially inseminated, which was not my plan. I should have just bought a boar, but their reproduction rate is going up, so possibly if this allows me to click it again later, then I will just buy a boar instead, which I'd much rather do. So yeah, the way that worked out was kind of funny, but no matter, at least the process is underway now. Now I mustn't forget that for the future with another animal pen with that mod. I can't remember exactly which mod does that, if it's animal... I want to say animal extension or something like that, or more realistic animal something or other, so that will be a very good thing to have. But at least, so we are a few months behind with the reproduction on that, which is kind of the point of pigs, at least in the game, well, in real life as well, I suppose, for pig farming, is, yeah, to breed them and to, yeah, have them reproduce, right? So, anyways, let us see how much of a slog this journey is going to be. The super steer, really, blimey, it does get you sometimes. I underestimate that as well, bloody hell. Right, this is absolutely tiny, but the field's not massive by any means, so let's get planting. There we go. Right, so it would be nice if it was the texturing. That's one thing that would be very cool, is to be able to have the proper texture of it all. But we are planting in spuds, and they're going a bit quicker than I anticipated. But there was about, what, 270, 269 in the hopper of this planter. So we'll have a really good idea of how much we need before we crack on. Because, yeah, we do have more seed at the farm. I just don't want to waste seed if we don't have to. Is the helper doing alright over there? I can see them in the distance. They're approaching that faff of a spot. Oh, and I've missed some because I've been watching them. It's alright, we'll get loads of spuds in anyway. It's not a big problem. Oh, it's gone the other way now. It's very strange. Oh, blocked by an object. Look at that. What timing. Not a surprise, really. Ah, yes. Okay. Right, we'll stop you there. That's my fault for trying to do this bit. So I will just do as much of this as I can myself, just to clear this area. Oh, they have made it this far. They went all in there, so that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to go like this and just have it go to the nearest waypoint. Ah, I did the same bloody thing as with the... What else were we doing? What was it? What was it? I can't remember now. Anyways, let's go here and see. So it should be going down... Oh, that's funny. That way? No, it's... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go nearest waypoint. Yes, nearest and start. Anytime. Oh, don't get stuck again. Nope, you've already done this bit. Right, we just need to find the right place to start, which is right here. Brilliant. Okay, this is where it got stuck. It was trying to go back down this way. Well, that's fine. We can easily get that started up again. Not a problem. Just get that put like that. And nearest. And you're off. Brilliant. Much, much better. Right, so as I say with the spuds, we will absolutely have to go back to the farm for more. Now, I just want to see how much we get done before I fill it up, because I'll probably have to load up the planter fully. And I think I've made a bit of a mistake by only putting in, or leasing out this very small planter, because this could take bloody ages. So, ideally, I'm just going to wait till we empty, and then I'll head back to the farm, and then come back in with a full 500 litre. Wow, so many spuds. 500 litre capacity. Oh, why have I done this to myself? There's a small chance I might set this up on a helper as well, once I get a bit of a headland going. Maybe not a courseplay helper, just even a helper, regular helper. And can we make it? Oh, can we make it all the way around one time? I've made a grave mistake. Well, if I end up not doing the rest of the planting myself, I'll probably do the harvesting myself. Alright. Right, we'll head back over to the farm here, collect even more seed, and we'll crack on with the planting. Alright, we're back at it here, just completing the headland. As you can see at the top there, the courseplay helper has in fact finished all of their work, which is really nice. And we have just completed one headland. So I do realise that the other planters are 3 and 6 meters or something like that respectively, but you know what, this should be alright. I'm going to go into a time lapse here, get as much as I can done with the seed that we have, and then when I fill up the small amount again with what we have at the farm, then I will set a helper off and I'll run to the shop and get some more seed. Alright, here we are back at the field, and it would seem that the helper has finished their task, so to say. I'm not entirely certain what you would call that. It looks more like you just got bloody stuck, mate, but that's alright, we can tidy these bits up. Do you still have any? Oh, you do. Right, well, we'll get you topped up then, not a problem. And we'll send it off again on the helper. Now, I was very tempted to do all this potato planting myself, but I feel as though I've made a bit of a mistake in thinking I should do it with this kit, because it is very, very small. But that's fine, absolutely fine. We are going to get the helper set up here. We do have other things we can do, so that's probably what we'll do. We'll make certain that the helper is comfortable and they don't make any grave errors or anything, and we'll of course have to tidy up whatever they miss. But let's have a look so far and see, other than what I've missed, how things are going. Right, a bit around the edges, not a problem, and then that small bit, I think the helper will have absolutely no problem with this. I think the only thing that... Oh, bloody hell, what are you doing? I spoke way too soon there. Right, well, bugger. Might as well just let them crack on with it. I don't know what else to do about that, so we'll let them carry on. This here now, we can stop that. We will take this back to the farm. Now, right, we should... Here, let's have a look again at the map and see... Oh, bloody Nora. It was going so well. It should be fine. It might clean up that spot, go left rather than right, but we'll see. Anyways, as far as weeds go, everything is cleared. I think the next time... I'm just trying to think of if we should... Right, I think I'll put the full-size tires back on, because I don't think we'll need narrows again. I think we'll need... Well, hang on a minute. What would we need this tractor for? I think we... Well, for harvesting and carting, we'll use the bigger New Holland, of course. this one, possibly the Neros could just stay on for now, because the next time we use this might be in harvesting potatoes. So for now, I will just return it back to the farm. We will get out of the field here, though. Don't need to drive in it more than we already are. So we'll take this back to the farm. We'll keep a very wary eye on the helper. I could bring the Merlot down to load into the hopper of the planter, but I think we'll just take it out of the field and hopefully line it up properly next time so that there is no faffing. The rye is looking very lovely indeed, so we will be able to harvest that next month. So really all we have to do is plant potatoes. I know that the pigs do require water, so that's probably something I'll do right now. That's what we could do with this tractor actually. Oh, why do I miss that turn? It's alright, we'll just go around. While we're here, cheeky washing. Yeah, we don't have any sort of workshop at the farm, which is fine. I suppose we could just place one, but I mean, I don't think we have one. But yeah, absolutely could just place some sort of workshop down. Right, we'll go back to the farm. I'll have a look if we do have a fairly inexpensive workshop. I'll place it somewhere, and then at least that way we can get the Nero tires swapped on and off much quicker as we need them. Alright, we'll just park that there because we are going to use it for water for the pigs. As you can see, I've turned on interactive zones already because I know what's coming. So let's go into tools because I know I'll need to turn them on. So we do have 2 of them. We do have the toolbox, which is far too commonplace. I would like a proper workshop sort of setup. So this would actually be perfect. Can we stick it somewhere? Oh, that'd be... Is that too... kind of out of the way? Yeah, we'll put it more sort of central to the farm. I could even just put it there, but it would be nice to have it somewhere against a wall like here. Oh, but that's not very level, is it? No, it's not very level. Somewhere level would be good. This is very level, just right here. In fact, we'll even put it like that so it looks like it belongs. Right, so I have this new mod called Construction Zoom, and bloody Nora, does it ever zoom? Yeah, that's not level enough. I just want it somewhere very flat. But that's in the way. Well, it can be somewhere like this. Maybe even around the back here. Nah, that's all... Nothing's very level. You know what? I think where I first had it, just sort of tucked out of the way. It's rare that we'll actually need to use it, to be honest. Yes, for repairing and all that as well, but I think if we just tuck it in right there, we can still get in, and it's not terribly silly of a place. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's just out of the way. Maybe very quickly while we are here, we'll just touch that back up again. There we go. It fits very naturally. We'll go in and remove our interactive zone. See how the help is getting on. Oh, have they stopped? Oh, they have. Right, so very quick. Okay, we'll get this set up first. Let's see. You can see a few spots that have been missed. A few spots, rather, that have been missed. And so I will tidy those up, probably at the end. Actually, yeah, we'll go and... Right, okay, here's what we'll do. I'll fill the hopper up again, and we'll see you at the workshop trigger. Right, so we'll just sneak in past the bins here, and look at that, beautiful. Refuel. Can we refuel here as well? Oh, wow. Oh, I guess with the... Yeah, that I will not do. That's a bit too cheeky, but we can do this, which is really, really nice. So, we'll go find our BKTs, and I think I had the wheel weights on, which were very nice to have, so I will keep them. And there we go. Simple as that. Yeah, I won't be refueling there. I will go to the fuel. We can even just pop straight out. I might put a small path in so it looks more natural to go in there, but I like how tucked away that is. It worked out really nicely. The helper is cracking on, so I did get them filled up with another 500 litres of potatoes to plant in. So that is really, really good. When we get to the water the water fill point rather, then we'll have a look at their progress. But as it stands, things are coming together really nicely. And I mean, I will admit we are heading sort of towards the beginning of the end, if you will, of the series. I mean, we are at episode 24, and initially it was going to be sort of a, I suppose not necessarily a mini-series, because I don't ever like to plan a mini-series in case I do want the series to carry on. But here, let's just check how they're getting on. Yeah, they're doing fine. Doing absolutely fine. As fine as they can with 1.5 meters. But yes, I haven't fully decided how I'd like to end this series. I do intend on creating pasta and all that as well with the new productions that we have purchased but have not used yet, and that includes the mill and the pasta factory. So I don't know if we'll make bread and cake and all that. I don't think we'll get chickens. But we will definitely do pasta. I'm very excited to see how that goes. But before we can do that, we have to make some sort of flour. And we do have... So corn flour makes just corn flour. It doesn't... I don't know where we can use corn flour, if at all. So what I'll do is I will take the oat that I have in that field and the barley, and we'll use both of those to make flour, and then we'll get as much pasta out of as we can. As for the rye, that is pretty much exclusively for pig food. I don't really intend on using that for... Well, you can't use it for flour in this case anyways, so that's fine. But also I do... Yeah, I reckon they all need grain, so we might not be able to use all the oat and the barley for flour, but I would like to. I'm not too certain what I want to do after the fact. I mean, we do have the new production, so I don't know how many cycles of flour and all that I'll make, but I would like to do at least the one, because we do have a big field of our oats and a big field of barley as well. So I don't know beyond that what we'll do, but we do have these two fields that will be ready to harvest in summertime, June, July. Oat as well. Luckily the rye is sooner than later, so in that rye field we will put something else. I don't know what yet. If it's ready in April, which it should be, then I think we might put in sorghum, and then we can even use sorghum for either food for the pigs or flour, and the sorghum straw can also be used for the pigs, which is really nice. And then or soybeans, we could do soybeans again, but that field... we'll see what happens. With this one, maybe that's where we'll do soybeans, and we'll do 2 massive soybean harvests as well, because the timing for anything else is just not. Yes, if we harvest in June, July, the only thing we really can put in is soybeans, but then we'll be able to get them harvested in the winter, and that will give us a really good idea as to where we are with the productions, with the series itself, and all of that. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back. I'm going to get more water. I'll do this trip off camera. I might do 2 more trips and just do them off camera. And at the same time, I'll keep an eye on the potato planting helper, make certain that they're not faffing. And then after that, we can crack on. Right, so we do have a gentle rain that has appeared. I swore it was going to come at 3, not at 1. Well, I guess it's 2, but still, that's a bit early. Anyways, what I wanted to do, and we will just allow the helper to crack on with it. I was going to go and maybe do a bit of a time-lapse of doing that, but as you can see, we don't have to roll, which is really nice about the potatoes. I will ensure that it is properly planted though, but what I think is more important is to actually get the pigs fed a bit more. So we'll do... let's do the lot of it. We'll put all the corn in that we can do, and then we'll put in all the root crop that we can do, because if I'm not mistaken, this trailer is problematic. I like it. The only reason I'm using it, by the way, is because it fits in the pig shed. Because I'm weird and I don't want to do mixes, I want to feed the animals individually. Actually, it's not weird at all. I just prefer it that way. That's why I've made the changes and the edits that I have to essentially all the maps that I'm playing, except now for Deutschland. I've opted for, because I want to keep it realistic. Not that this isn't realistic, but I have a food mixer mod that makes that more realistic, so I'd rather do that. But anyways, so this is incoming, pigs incoming. Not pigs, but corn incoming for pigs. Now I want to see though, I think it's 100,000 litres total. So I'd like it to... Just want to see, where is 50? Yeah, that's going to be 100,000. So basically what I'm going to do is we'll fill this up. This should be at 40. If this is 100,000 total, then... Right, it empties very slowly. If it is 100,000 litres total, then we want this at 40, and this at 40, and these two at 10,000. Protein right now is perfect. That's our sorghum straw. So... yeah, I don't know. I think the main reason I'd want to grow sorghum again is mostly for base food, but it just happens to be that we can use that straw as protein food for the pigs. So to do canola or whatever else they can use just for that, not really worth it. So the soybeans that we have will it's only a small amount, but it will not go to the pigs, but rather be sold. Because for 21,000 I'd rather sell it. The sorghum straw, we still have so much of it, and we'll get even more of it. So yeah, I'm going to sell that as well. The sunflowers will be sold. That says now. Is that... oh wow, bloody hell. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. So the oil mill, we're going to tag that because that's the best place. The price is absolutely fantastic right now. Right, the rain is really coming down, but we are still going to get this done. Because as you can see, it's not showing any break in the rainy forecast. Oh no! We do have to stop. I forgot completely about the mud mod. There's no bloody way that we can crack on with this harvest, or the planting. We must try. We have to try. Oh, it's going to be... it's not a very heavy tractor, so... ooh. Right, we have to try. Worst case is that we get stuck and then we just resume when the rain has stopped. But come on, Landini, you can do it. Right, we'll just leave that to it. This is empty now, so let's check our total capacity here. Yeah, perfect. That's got to be 100,000. So before we bring root crops to them, we're going to go and fill up with sunflowers and get them sold to the oil mill, which I don't think we've been to. But we will use this tractor. Normally I'd use the other one for carting, but it is sort of currently indisposed. Sort of. Right, let's get... where are we at here? Sunflowers. It should be a perfect fill. Now, where is that pesky oil mill? Oh, it's so incredibly close by. We're literally going to pass by the other tractor, so yes. Right, we are full up. We might as well put this then into a bit of a cheeky time-lapse. Right, well, it seems as though we have in fact run out of the ability to move. Oh, hang on. Oh, the helper's just gotten stuck, but now we are not. That is good. Okay, so my plan was to finish this myself. Bloody hell, we're so close as well. Oh, I know this is not a good idea, but... Oh no, we've stopped. Now we're absolutely... Oh no, we're still going. Still going. Impressive, impressive. Come on. We're nearly done. Come on now. What are you doing? Oh, it's literally pushing it. I can't tell if it's planting or not. Oh, weird. Okay, yep, we're fully stuck now. So what I'll do is I'll just leave this here for now. I'm going to try and get out of the field at least. Okay, come on, you can do it. There we go. Right, luckily for us we were able to get out, but many times the mud is super serious and yeah, massive struggles to get out. So we will just leave this here for now, because what else are we going to do? Oh wow, look at that. Filthy Landini, absolute filth. But that's totally fine. I do want to check though, what is the situation on the planter? Ooh, yes, just in time. It's only another it will be less than £500 actually, but yeah, we'll get this done. You can see the mud how it was dragging across. Oh, that's so silly. We're so close to being done as well. If we look at the map, we'll see just how close. Oh, there's a small bit there as well. That's fine. We'll get that all done in the 0.3 of an hour. I will get it done myself. As you can see, the rain is still ongoing. Literally, you can see it. But in the forecast as well, we do have a bit of a break in the rain coming up. So what I will do is I'll finish this. More than likely, I'm going to get this done off camera at the end or before the beginning of the next episode, because in the next episode we'll start fresh in April. We'll be able to probably get a helper in this field to weed. I did notice it said weeds growing hoe, so it does require a hoeing, which means we'll just spray it with herbicide. So we'll do that in the next episode obviously once everything's planted in. Also in the next episode we do have to harvest our rye, which the pigs will be very grateful for that. And as you can see as well, the pigs have been fed. Also, from those sunflowers, I thought I would get that all done in one kind of quick time lapse, but we did earn about £58,000 from the sunflowers. So that in itself is fantastic. Now I always like to check the sales before we end, because you never know. Right, well that would be cool if we were intending on doing more beet harvesting, but not the case. So, that does in fact leave us at the end of this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I know we didn't get all that much done. We got some fertilizing done, some herbicide done, we got some potatoes in, we got the pigs fed, so we did quite a bit. We always try and get as much done as we can per episode, of course, without too much faffing and all. But that does do it for the end of this one. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you have enjoyed, a cheeky thumbs up always does help out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.